Good morning, KG2. Today our reading story is Brett's Dragon. Brett's Dragon. Look at the cover of your book. What can you see? And where are they? And who are these characters in the story? Right, let's see. I can see a dragon, I can see a ball, and I can see a boy. And they're in the garden, I think. Let's have a look where they are. Flop is Brett's dragon. So what's the name of the dragon? His name is Flop. And Brett is the boy. And he's playing with his friend, the dragon, in the garden. What color is the dragon? You tell me. What color is the dragon? Really nice, colorful dragon he is. Right. Look. Flop has black skin and pink spots. Look at the dragon. He's got black skin and pink spots. What is he holding in his hands? What is he holding in his hands? He's holding a ball. Small ball. And he's got... What has he got, this dragon? What can you see? Two black... What are they? What do they call them? What do they call them? Two black wings. They're very small compared to the dragon. And look at the boy. What's the boy doing? Brett. What is Brett doing? What's he got in his hand? Who can tell me, what do we call this? What do we call this? Who can tell me? Think of it. It's called a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. And it makes things look big. It brings it really big. If you're looking far away, or no, not far away, if you've got really small writing, you get a magnifying glass and put it, it'll bring it very close and make it bigger for you. You see, the spots have become bigger because he's got the magnifying glass on them. Have you got a magnifying glass at home? Let mommy help you. Get the newspaper, okay? And look at the words, and they're really small in the newspaper. When you put the magnifying glass, the words become big and you can see them. A dragon is a fun pet, shouts Brett. Flop nods. And you know what the meaning of nods is? It means he nods his head. It means yes, I am fun. That's what the dragon is saying. Brett tugs on Flop's neck. Up, up, he shouts. He's holding the dragon's neck. And he's sitting on the dragon. Look, what's going to happen next? Ah, look at the dragon. What's happened? What's happened to Flop? What's happened to him? You tell me what's happened. Oh, what a shame. He's not happy. Look at him. I think he's crying as well. Look at the tears on the side. Can you see the tears? He cannot fly. Okay, let's see and let's read. But Flop cannot. But Flop cannot. Flap, flap. Ah. Uh-oh. Brett and Flop drop. Uh-oh, look at him. They're going to fall. Whoa, they're going to fall. Oh dear, dear, because dragon can't fly. Can dragons fly? He can't fly. Flop can't fly because look at his wings. They're really small and he's really big. He can't fly. Oh, Brett, what are you doing? Brett and Flop drop. They drop. Brett grips on and gulps. This is the meaning of gulp. He gulps because when he falls, he falls. So he gulps. That's the sound you make when you gulp. Bump! Flop and Brett land on a daffodil. Do you know what daffodil is? It's a flower. Can you see? It's underneath him, the yellow flower. It's a daffodil. They fall. They flop. Flop means when you flop fast. Boom, you fall. Right? They both fell. Bump! Flop and Brett land on a daffodil. Full stop. You see the exclamation mark? We have to say it like this. I can say bump. Flop and Brett land on a daffodil. Is that nice? Or when I say it like this? Bump! Flop and Brett land on a daffodil. You see how nice it is when you read with the exclamation mark? That is punctuation. So you understand. Sniff. Flop is upset. Look at his face. He's sniffing like this. That's like he's crying. Look at his eyes. He's crying. Sniff. That's what he's doing. He's sniffing. Sniff. Can you read it? Sniff. Sniff is the dragon. He's crying and doing this because he fell. Flop is upset. Flop is upset. Ah, look at them now. Brett hugs Flop because he's his friend. He hugs him. And now the dragon is happy. A little bit happy, I think. Flop hiccups. Hick! And pop! He finds his baby egg. The dragon's baby egg. He found it. See, he goes, hick! He hiccups and then he finds the egg. And pop! What comes out of an egg? This pink egg. What do you think comes out of here? What do you think is inside here? Let's see. A dragon's egg. Flop is a mom. Again. A dragon's egg. Flop is a mom. Ah, Flop is a mom now. And there's a baby dragon. A baby dragon. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you understood the story and you were listening to me, sit down carefully and answer these questions. What is Brit's dragon called? What's the name of the dragon? Look at page 8. What do Brett and his dragon land on? When they fell, what did they fall on? And the last question is, look at page 10. Remember, go back. How does Brett try to make Flop feel better? What does he do to Flop when Flop is sad to make him feel happy and better? Remember? Remember, if you can't, you can go back to the video and go back and see what happened. If you can answer these questions, it means you understood the story of Brett's dragon. And I'll see you next week with another story. Take care for now.